It is I once more. It is Noah. Let's just take two of this video. I'm gonna try to yap more on point this time. It's gonna be another yapping video. The topic is authenticity and my thoughts on authenticity. I was on a walk today, just listening to some music, and I got distracted, as you do. I was just thinking. I have this friend, right? And he is quite chronically online. I believe he almost lives his life online. And all his friends are there. He has an e-kitten, you know. He's not a Discord mod, but you know. And I would say I look down upon that because it definitely falls outside of what's normal or what's considered societally normal. Society. Yep, it's another society video. You've probably seen a bunch of these. I'm just adding to that growing list. And I was thinking, what is wrong with the way he lives? And I'm yet to come up with a definitive, concrete, 100% true answer, because honestly, if you are happy, you should just continue living that way, and no matter what other people say, that you should just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Even if I think, oh, this guy, he's smart, he's kind of funny, he could contribute, to society. What does that do for him, right? If he'd be unhappy in that position, then who am I to say what he should be doing? And I'd say I'm also pretty chronically online, in that I spend most of my time online, or at least behind a computer or behind a phone screen. Definitely a majority of my day. So who the fuck do I think I am? Why am I judging other people when honestly I should just be looking at myself and only myself? I think that's the only person I can properly critique. There's going to be 3 sections of this video. The current one that we're on is judgment. The next one is boxes. And the last one is how hard it is to actually be authentic. I want to have a quick note that any hypocrisy in this video doesn't mean that I'm wrong. Because being a hypocrite doesn't mean you're wrong. If you think that way, I disagree thoroughly with you. And I would love to go into discussion. So the reason I'm bringing this friend up is because I'm really rude to him. He does something. Let's just say he went to bed at 7 a.m. because he was watching movies with a friend online. I'm like, whoa, dude, why? Do you have anything? Do you just not have a life? Do you not do anything? But if he's happy, who cares? Who cares? Why do I care? Why should I care? I shouldn't care. There's no reason I should care. I should just let people do whatever they want to do. Because that's how I want to be treated. I don't want to be judged for how I live my life. I mean, I think that's unfair. I don't think you don't know me. You don't know me, so why are you judging me? And yet, I'm a hypocrite. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong. But it does mean that I have to look at who I think I am, look at who I want to be, and change. We're going to move on to the next topic, which is boxes. I feel like putting people in boxes is too easy, and it's also too unfair to them. So what I mean by boxes is pretty much just stereotyping groups of people based on something. You look at me, especially with the cap on. You could say I'm a soy boy. I'm a soy boy. I like artsy things. And I like a performative male, right? I got I got my tote bag right here. My Ichiko Aoba tote bag. What else do they have? Can't remember. Anyways, you could group me within the performative males, but that doesn't mean that like every performative male is the same. It doesn't mean that I'm the same as a different as every different person in the group. Sure, there are some stereotypes that persist, but if I look at someone and my immediate thought is, I don't want to associate with that person because of who I think they are. What? What? Why? I'm completely just discounting someone before I meet them. For example, I'm someone who doesn't really like going to the club. Like I need to be drunk as shit to enjoy that. Right? Because I think it's really boring. Also, I don't like I don't really want to interact with those people because I don't like going to the club. I don't like how it feels like everyone is just there to hook up with other people. That's something I'm not a fan of. So I immediately presume that everyone there is just looking to make out and to fuck, which is not true. It doesn't have to be true. You can just be there to have fun with your friends, right? So I immediately discount other people and then I leave the club early and I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't give anyone a fair shot, which is something I should do. I'm going to talk about this more later. Maybe actually I'll do that now. A lot of it stems from how I'm quite self conscious, and I do believe that a lot of people don't talk to me because I'm unattractive. Uh, there's been some examples in the past of people. I have a lot of like really good looking friends, right? And then I often see people who are like want to like we meet a new group of people and they only talk to the attractive people. And I think, dude, fuck you, man. I'm standing here too. I don't want to just be on the sidelines. So am I overthinking? Is this really how it is? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. I don't think anyone knows what other people are thinking. But I presume I do. And that's wrong. Because I could just be judging, I could again just be judging people for what I think they're thinking or who I think they are. It's definitely led to me being more self-conscious and thinking that, oh, because like I'll probably never really make true connections with people or the people that I want to talk to because I'm unattractive because they'll judge me for being how I am and I'll never get to talk to anyone and everyone. It's because I care too much. Truly, truly, truly authentic people that I've met are weird. They're weirdos, complete weirdos. But holy shit, they're so cool. It's just how they don't give a single fuck. I think that's a really attractive trait. And it's something I definitely want to strive more to. I don't think I ever will get there though, because I think I do care too much. And completely changing who I am, that's also something that I don't want. I want to be loved for myself and I want to be happy with who I am, but I can't be someone fake because then I am not in love with who I am. I'm in love with who I think I want to be. Does that make sense? I think it did like intuitively, but I don't think I worded it correctly. Normalcy is like a realm that's really hard to escape, and it's really hard to define. Like, what's normal? I mean, every culture has different normal values, and being normal is something that you could also look down upon. I'm not trying to be weird for the sake of being weird. I just don't think that I personally fit within what's 100% normal, right? I'm not one of these. I'm not a weirdo or someone I think who's really cool despite being a weirdo. Because when I'm like inebriated or when I'm tired or when I feel I'm being most authentic, I look back on those on what I was saying and how I was acting, and I think, oh, what the why did you say that? Why did you do that? Even though I don't think I've seen real repercussions from being myself, right? Again, the only time that I think, oh, people don't like me is when I think people don't like me. I never hear it like directly. Of course, I definitely this it's obviously you can tell when someone doesn't want to associate with you. Or at least I think I do. I think I can tell. What if I can't? What if I'm just in my own head? I'd like to think that I know it. Like I know what I'm thinking. But I don't think I do. Okay, another topic. Some people, I feel like some people they just have it all, and I'm very jealous of that. Ooh, a lot of what I think stems from jealousy, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm quite a yeah, I'm definitely a jealous person. A lot of my opinions are influenced by my jealousy and by how inferior I feel. I think that's about it. I'm pretty sure last video I said I would do a Imaginal Disc review, which is an album by Magdalena Bay. I listened to it. It was good. It was very good. Do I think it's one of the greatest albums I've ever listened to? No. But it was very good. It was enjoyable. I'm gonna make a video on In Rainbows. It's my favorite album. Actually, I'm gonna record that right after this. Holy shit, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about what I consider to be the best album ever. So I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna rewatch this and hope that it wasn't too ranty or too uh like unlistenable. I hope it made sense. I don't really script these things like at all, as you can tell. I hope it was okay. Thank you for stopping by.